O'Malley getting the rematch for the title shot. What's your thoughts on that, bro? Because like as a casual fan, I see the appeal, right? Are you gonna watch it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously O'Malley's one of the stars, and he's got a exciting style.
Yeah, and that's why everyone's complaining because Merab fought Umar, who was the number one contender, and all fucking Sean's been doing is not jerking off, and he gets a title shot. He's like, I'm not jerking the
but
yeet.
some of that's got to be like he's memeing, obviously.
I mean, I don't know. He said he didn't smoke weed as well. So, but who knows? I still think what's better than doing that? Fighting. And that's what Merab did. He fought. Getting ready to fight Umar is way better, and fighting Umar is better for your experience than sitting out and being sober.
O'Malley played the game on this one because he knows that he's Dana's boy. He wants.
Yeah.
He's got Dana White privilege, as Tony would say.
Yeah. Greatest line Tony's ever been out there, though. Shout out, Tony. Don't hate us. Maybe unblock us.
Yeah, hey, we're sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry. I won't share any more stories of what you did on the show.
Yeah. But
or I will.
I don't think it goes any differently. In fact, I think it's 35, right?
Yeah, 35.
I think there's no 35er that could beat Merab. He's a monster.
That's what I'm saying. He's already basically cleaned the division. Who's he going to fight?
He moves up to 45 and fights Volk?
The winner of Lopez and Volk. Yeah.
Volk is going to beat him.
No way. You believe?
We'll push off that for a second. But I'm just telling you, he'll be fighting Volk.
Okay.
Merab and Volk would be a very interesting fight.
Yeah, but Merab's too small, and he knows that, and he doesn't.
He's not small though.
But he has no problem making the weight.
He's the same height as Volk.
I know, but he doesn't have a problem making the weight. I think he's a Georgian that's bringing that money back to homeland, and he's just gonna keep fighting every month. And he's like a freak athlete, but he doesn't get hurt.
I think Merab could move up and fight Islam at 55.
No.
Yeah.
No, Islam's too much.
No,
I don't think anyone like I think, and then which brings us to Iliad moving up to Tapora to fight or hoping to fight Islam. Who knows?
So how big is Iliad typically?
So here's the thing:
65.
People talk about weight like weight matters. It's all frame. Islam's frame is, and like, oh well, Iliad gets up to 185. That's what he says, 185. Okay, I believe it. But how big is his frame? It's still little, bro. Like, yeah, he might get fucking thick, but that doesn't matter. Like, really what matters in fighting is frame. Just like when we watched Justin Gaethje fight, what's his name the other day? Who was it? He just fought.
Gaethje?
Yeah, he just fought and put on a great masterclass against.
Fiziev fought
Yeah,
Gaethje.
Fiziev.
Yeah.
And Fiziev.
Fiziev was he was a year or something removed. He had torn everything.
Yeah, but either way, though, Fiziev, I think, technically could be the better fighter. And he was technically beating Justin. And then Justin's frames was bigger. And halfway through the first round, you see Justin go, you know what? I'm just going to hang on him, wear him down. And then he was exhausted. And that's what I'm saying. You can Islam will be able to do that to Iliad at any point because Islam's frame's huge. He's built his fucking shoulders are big. His arms are big. He's not over stocked anywhere. So 5-round fights are going to favor the Islam body type. And that's where Iliad should be a 45er.
But there is a point. I'm sure there was a point before. Did you ever try to make 45?
I couldn't. But I've tried to go up to 70 because I was tired of the cut.
To 55.
Yeah, and then when I move up,
there's got to be a point when you get old enough where it's like, dude, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, but then the problem is when I go up to 70, these guys' fucking frames are huge. Yeah, you know what I mean? And they're coming down from a bigger weight class. And it's just, there really is I wish it was measured off that if they could somehow figure out, because weight is the worst measurement for, size. Like you got a small cock and I have a big one and we could fight in the same division.
But my balls weigh more.
It still doesn't.
The weight wouldn't work.
Weight. So weight
because you got more size and frame.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you see that?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Yeah, when a girl sees me, she goes like
That's
this.
good.
Wait. She goes like this. She goes down her fantasy line. She's like, I wonder what it'd be like to run away with him and get fucked by that big cock. And then they see you and they go, I wonder what it would
be like to be rich. Oh,
no, they go, I wonder if it's worth being rich.
Okay, we We were talking. In fact, you brought up. I want to change gears here because this is actually important. I only observed as a best friend and fan. But we talked about. You mentioned Piper earlier.
Yeah.
And he pulled out of that fight day of with Kelvin.
Yeah.
One, I think I already know the answer, but does Kelvin get paid still?
You know what? I think he does because he made weight, so he automatically gets his show money. At that point, they're obligated to pay you, I think.
I don't think he made the entire show money. And the thing is, he still has to pay all his coaches.
Yeah.
He has to pay. I mean, and he spent a month and a half in Mexico
And
City.
then his camp.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder how much his camp. He probably lost.
Because he was staying in hotels down there.
That happened to me one time, bro. I flew out to New York. I was fighting in the PFL. It was, I think, first or second season. I don't remember. And the dude I was fighting from Brazil, he didn't pull out because of any reason other than the New York commission is a nightmare to deal with. And he had like some eye thing. And they pulled him out after we both already weighed in. And during the physical exam, they're like, well, we don't want to clear your eye. And he had like a doctor's note already that was like saying that his eyes, it was like a birth thing. So he's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're like, no. And then, so like that was less, like I wasn't like mad at the dude. I was like, fuck you. Cause he was too like, fuck, I want to fight as well. You know what I mean? And honestly, it ended his career in America, which kind of sucks. But either way, I spent all this money and then they had to show, I think they did pay me some too as well. Maybe not, I don't remember exactly. Maybe a little check or something like that just for the time. But yeah, it fucking sucked because I have my gym. I put off all this. Your life goes on hold.
Well, yeah, to spend a month in Mexico. What have you ever been about to pull out right before the fight started? Have you ever pulled out?
No, I've never pulled out, and I've almost needed to pull out. Like when I fought Miles Jury, bro, I was literally peeing out of my butt nonstop, bro. And I remember just being like, I should have fight, but then I don't know. I was just like, fuck it, dude. I was already here. Like,
that probably helped with the weight cut, to be honest.
What?
That probably helped with the weight cut.
It did. Actually, it did. It was not that bad of a weight cut because I got like super sick and I was like really, really sick. And then like the other time was a hard one, but I wasn't going to pull out was when I was fighting Benelli Darush. I was in Abu Dhabi and I didn't realize I was allergic to MSG. And they put MSG in like, not as much anymore, but this is like a long time ago, in everything there because everything's in the desert and it dries up. And I was just kept on getting covered in fucking hives. And I had no idea what was going on. So I couldn't sit in a bath to cut weight. So I like had to put on a sauna suit and run. And I had no idea. And then finally, like, I was like talking to the doctor and he's like, bro, these are like allergic reaction hives. Yeah. So he gave me this medicine and it like literally cleared up like that. And I was like, oh, okay, thank God. And
first of all, Benil. But that means
what's his name?
Benil.
Oh, I don't know. It don't matter. He's my baby.
But
Daddy don't even know his name.
MSG means that you can't have like ramen.
Yeah, I get like, I'll break out. And I didn't realize it until like, and sometimes that would happen to me. Like I would eat like I don't, that's why I don't like to eat protein bars. I don't believe in them or anything because some of them would have it in there. And I'd be like all of a sudden breaking out in these hives and I could never figure it out. And then I finally did.
The thing is, I'm intolerant of a lot of things.
Yeah.
But not milk, not lactose, and not.
Oh, I can drink the fuck out of milk. I love milk. Yeah.
That means you're defeated by a food.
Well, no, I actually don't like Chinese food. So honestly, you guys can keep that fucking disgusting shit, and I'll just eat real food, man.
Speaking of, we weren't doing this.
Not to be racist or anything. I just think it's gross. Like honestly, like everything is covered in so.
You can't sentence with not to be racist, but
yeah, but it's like covered in so much sauce, like. And like the quality of meat's never good. Like dude.
We never talked about this, and then we'll move on onto the card here. But
Panda Express
is I actually had that on Sunday.
Yeah, I can eat Panda Express because I don't use MSG.
Yeah.
Got that app in my phone.